Concord, and we are here in the Class C Street Stocks. This is the Class C series, so there are cautions. Still fixed, however, I'm running a plus 26 on the steering offset because the setup here, first of all, I don't like the setup they got in it at all, really. But by default, it has the wheel pointed way to the left going down the straightaways, which is probably better, honestly, for this track. It's just, I'm so not used to it, and I hate setups that have the steering wheel pointed like that. I'm just not used to it, and I'm uncomfortable doing it, but I could do it if I just did a couple practice laps, but I much prefer this. It's a little bit easier for me. We're car number 3, 50 laps. I doubt I'm going to be super fast. That was not a good turn 3 there, but I love me some Concord. The key to this track is just not overdrive the corners. I just put in a 235 though. That was fairly good. Seems to be the key for this car, just not overdrive entry or exit because it gets really sideways. That might be a little too much steering offset, but we're running with it now. We're currently P1 by a little bit. The 8 car was looking really fast in the practice. Only waiting on the 10 and the 11 right now. The 11 was also looking quick, so we'll see if he can beat us. I'd be alright starting on pole. 50 laps, cautions are on. And with the amount of spins that I saw in the open practice before the session launched, and in this little warm-up practice, we could have a lot of cautions. It's a very tough track. But we'll try and get us a good start, get us a nice gap, and hopefully just keep the lead, right? But I imagine if this goes green, we might have a hard time. I feel like I'm not going to be very good on my tires compared to a lot of other guys. Alright, the 11 put in a 338. That might just be his first lap, though. So maybe he'll beat us. I'd much rather be on pole than outside front row. That's for dang sure. Is he going to put in another lap? Has he put in another lap? Nope, we're done. We get the pole. So that's nice. That's a good way to start. As number 3, though, just hoping finish top 5. The 1 and the 2 didn't qualify, so they may come up here and be quicker than us. We'll see. We will see.
Alright, man. Line up on the inside row. Pit road is closed.
Let's turn everything off.
Plenty of fuel to finish the race.
No fast repair in this series, so hopefully we don't have to pit for repairs. I'm going to hang back from the pace car a bit so I can try and get a good start before the green comes out, because the green's going to come out real quick in turn 3. So I'll do my best to try and get myself as good of a jump as I can, but hopefully not overdrive turn 1 and get it sideways. It's going to be tricky on cold tires and the whole field being behind me. It might be tough to get a fairly good jump because this is not a big track, just a half mile. But we'll do what we can, and then just try and not overdrive it. We can keep the tires from sliding too much throughout the whole race. Should be alright. If this goes green, it should be a very quick race, only 50 laps. Doing 17-second laps, so shouldn't be too bad if we don't get a lot of cautions. But caution laps do count, so if we do get a lot of cautions, that'll just eat up race time.
You don't get any extra car sets for this race.
And maybe that'll be good for us. It'll give the 1 and the 2 less time to get up through the field and give us less time to have to defend first place. Assuming we can keep it on the green here. Well, good luck to us.
It's the hay car.
Hopefully we don't miss a shift or anything either. We'll just hang back to where it says stay behind the pace car. If you stay back too far where it says catch the pace car, that's not technically legal. But I would like to get a nice gap so we can gun it up in the middle of turn 3. So if we like gun it up right here, we should be able to get a pretty good jump on the 8. Him being on the outside, he's going to have a harder time seeing us go. And we can go right when the pace car dips in.
Man, we're going green
so,
next time by.
Should have a good advantage there, I hope. Let's have a good one. Starting off in the best possible spot.
Get ready.
Pace car's in.
Pace car's in.
As soon as we get in the middle of turn 3, I'm going. And that's why I did that. Get a nice jump,
Green flag.
and we don't miss a shift. Alright, let's bring it around. It's kind of loose starting off here. Just got to be careful with it. Be nice and smooth. No reason to force anything.
Alright, man, caution.
We got a nice gap, and caution's out already.
Single file. Pit road is closed.
We had a really good gap there. The 8 was trying to hold off the 11. I think the 11's going to be pretty fast.
Catch the pace car.
Oh, we got the 10 car. He should get waved around the pace car, I imagine. I'm just going to keep kind of going at that same time, I think. I think even if they anticipate it, it's going to be hard for them to try and time that because they just... We're in the middle of turning. It's going to be hard for them to even see anything. So I think that'll just be our best course of action when most of the field is in the turn or not even to the turn yet. That'll give us the best possible jump, I think. So take advantage if we can. The 2 cars on pit road. So maybe we don't have to worry about him. Nobody obviously had any time to make up any spots there.
More retarded drivers ruin it. Why bother going into a race? Fucking useless.
Got to be careful through turn 2 or the kink or whatever. It's a little bit loose. You can almost can't take it full throttle. You have to lift a little bit, and I think as the tires heat up, you may have to not go full throttle at all. But we'll just see how that goes. I'm just going to try and be safe and make sure we can get it into turn 3 without sliding up or sliding sideways at all. Because that'll just kill us, kill our exit, and really burn the tires up.
Pit road is closed.
But if we keep getting instant cautions, it's going to be really hard for anybody to pass us if we keep getting good jumps like that. And that may be what this race is. I'd rather race and have fun, but won't complain if we're leading the whole time with cautions. But we'll see how this turns out. If we do get enough green flag laps, I imagine we'll have lap traffic. This did split, I think, once. There was like 28 or 29 people that signed up.
Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man, line up on the inside row.
See if the 8 times it better, or if they're even able to with the point that we gas up.
Get ready.
We can technically go way back here, just any time the pace car enters the backstretch, but I'd rather not. I'd rather have them be in the corner or entering the corner than down the straightaway there. He does get a better jump.
Green flag, green flag.
So we're going to have to do something a little bit different with our start next time. Assuming we keep the lead for the next caution. Assuming we get another caution. Trying to be nice and smooth. It's pretty loose.
You just hit the fastest lap.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to go full throttle through the kink. It's a little bit too on edge for me. Like turn 3 is pretty scary.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
It's nice and smooth with it. Be better on the tires for the long run anyway if we do that.
P8 just set the fastest lap. 17.2.
P8 just set the fastest lap. That might be the 1 car. But that's alright.
That was your fastest lap of
We're
the
pulling away from the 8. I believe that's the 8 behind us still. It is. Just keeping it smooth. Overdrove turn 3 that time pretty badly. Yeah, we're keeping it green, that's good.
The car in P7 just hit the fastest lap. 17.
Oh man, we were sideways entering the corner that time. Need to be a little bit more careful.
The car in P7 just hit the fastest lap. 17.2.
That must be the one car. He must be working his way up through the field. He's up to P7 now. But will he have time to get up here? Probably will if we get a bunch of cautions. Or get a caution. If we get a long run and then a caution, and then another long run, he'll probably have time to get up here because it'll bunch the field back up if he's doing those kinds of laps. But if we stay green, he may just be too far back and have too many cars to pass in order to get here. 8 cars in the wall behind me. That messed up his turn 3, but he's going to get a decent exit still. Still the same behind me though. Big gap behind the 8, and I don't see the 1 on the F3 yet. Would like to stop overdriving 3 though. But I feel like the 8's struggling a bit more in 3 than I am right now. There's the 1, P4 already. We may not win this. That's alright. We're only the number 3. He's going to have to get by the 8 and see how fast he can do that. He's making his way pretty quickly though through all that traffic. I'm surprised. Wouldn't figure this would be a super easy place to pass, especially in these kinds of cars. We're pulling away from the 8 a little bit, not much. I keep overdriving 3. We got lap traffic coming up. I'm still not pushing super hard though. We got a decent gap to the guy. I don't need to do super crazy laps, though I don't know if I could go much faster. Probably would be slower if I pushed harder. We're actually pulling away from the 1 now, or maybe he just got slowed down passing a guy. Coming up on halfway soon. The next 5 laps. 3 goes wide in, or the 8 goes wide in turn 3 there again. Lap traffic may slow us down. Hopefully it won't be too bad. Nice and calm. I'm glad we're still green though. This is great. May not play out in my favor, but
that car is a lap down.
Looking pretty good so far. Hopefully it just stays green. The 1 hasn't really... One's kind of fallen off now. The 5 has got back around him. So that's good to see. We got the 14 coming up. Starting to pull away from the 8 now. His tires might be getting hot. He went really wide on the exit of turn 1 there. That will really lose you some time. Really got to keep it narrow. Don't even go up to the wall on exit of 1. Like, keep it right here. You go out really wide there, you just really open up the kinks so much that you get so much slower. It's just so much more distance. You add so much time to the lap. Alright, the 14's looking pretty loose, but I imagine all of us are.
Alright, we're halfway.
Hopefully.
Alright, man,
And
caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
The 1 and the 5 might have wrecked. I don't see them behind him anymore.
Pit road is now open.
Glad that came out before we caught lap traffic.
Catch the 8 car.
Alright, now I might go a little bit early. A little bit earlier. Though I don't know how good that will do us because we're going to be entering the corner. We might just have to wait a bit longer. Or maybe just try and get the same jump we've been getting and try and pull away from the 8 again. We were pulling away from them there, but now the 1 is going to be right behind us, so that's not ideal. We were pulling away from him, but he's caught right back to our bumper now, so he may be quicker. But we'll just try and get a good jump, try and not overdrive the corners, and see if we can stay up in the lead. And we're going to get to going green pretty quick here, so that's good. I do like Concord a lot. One of my favorite short tracks, for sure. Alright, we're going to have to not miss a shift, for sure, as well. I think in order for me to get as good of a jump as possible, I need to do it in the corner. If I do it before the corner, I'll have to slow down to turn. And that will just get the field back on me.
We're going green next time by. Alright, man, line up on the inside row.
So I'm just going to go a little bit later than we had been going previously.
Get ready.
And hopefully the 1 and the 8 stay side by side for a bit.
Alright, man, the pace car is in.
Okay.
Green flag, green flag.
The 1 got by the 8 pretty easily. And he's right on my bumper. And he's wrecking me.
Inside.
That was pretty stupid.
Stay high, there's the car on the low side. Still there.
I'm not going to give you the spot like that.
Stay high, there's the car on the low side. Still there. Still there, hold your line.
See if we can hang on.
Stay high.
Probably won't be able to. We just got a 4X somehow.
Next car is the
I don't know how we got that.
There's the car on the low side. The lead is just did a 17.625. All clear, all clear. Still there?
Really, 4?
Stay high.
The 2's here now.
Stay high.
Don't know what happened to the 8.
Stay high. All clear, all clear. You got 1 inside. All clear, all clear.
Alright, see if we can get back to the 1. We've got a few laps left. I don't know how we got a 4X. Really nice of the 1 to just wreck us as soon as he gets to us. But I guess that's how he made up all that time through the field. Oh, we're loose.
You got 1 inside. Still there.
Not gonna get back to the 1 now.
Stay high. There's the car on the low side. Still there. Stay high. There's the car on the low side.
Oh, that's frustrating. He didn't know how to pass, so he just basically wrecked us into the corner and we just caught it. And now we just are terrible, so oh well. I knew as soon as the 1 was going to be right on our bumper there, we weren't going to be able to do anything because figured he'd either be faster or he'd just dump us like he did, so. But great stuff. At least we led for a little bit.
The leader just did a 17.59.
We're quicker than he is, but too far back now, and our tires are shot, so.
10 to go.
Hopefully the 2 will move him out of the way. But we are not as quick as they are now. If that had stayed green, we probably would have been able to hold the lead because we were pulling away from them. And we had such a lead already. But as soon as they got behind us, all they had to do was just not brake for the corner, and then, I mean, there's nothing we can do about getting run over. Just the normal stuff. We get run over. Pretty much every race it happens now. Maybe the 2 will have something for him. And at least keep him from winning. Or they might just be teammates or something in a voice chat. Working together. I'm gonna hit the wall because my tires are shot. Still don't know where we got that 4X from. I don't feel like we even touched anybody. The only contact we had was when the 1 just ran straight into the back of us into turn 3. 2 messes up entry to 3. It's going to lose him some time. But that's how he made it through the field so quickly. He doesn't know how to pass. He just moves the people as soon as he gets to it. Doesn't try to pass. Just, if you're in front of him and it's 4th position, he's hitting you, and you're either gonna get wrecked or you're gonna move out of the way. That's the kind of racer he looks to be. So, fun stuff.
2 laps to go.
2 to go. He messes up turn 1. Hopefully the 2 can pass him, but he'll probably just come back and wreck him.
White flag.
Gonna be the crossover. Nope, he stays on his outside. Here's where he wrecks him. Yeah, he tried. He tried. Oh well.
There's the checkered
P3
flag.
as a number 3. Could have won.
There you go, man.
Had we not gotten ran into and pushed up the track in front of the 1, we could have probably held him off, but he was definitely quicker than we were after that caution as well, in the later stages of that. So, that's fine. Oh, who shows up first? They get stacked up, and then the 14 comes back and hits the 5 and the 2. And do they save that? Yeah, they do, but the people behind them don't. 10 goes head on into the wall, trying to dodge the 10. Excuse me. Everybody's sliding into turn 3, getting loose. 12 was up by the wall, and the 2 was not low enough. Ends up making contact. Here's where the 8 got the wall. Then the 15, overdriving 3 a bit. One's gonna slam into the wall. The 11 and the 4. No, 4 just gets a little loose out of the corner and corrects it up into the wall. And here's the 1 wrecking the 5, so good win to the 1. Thankfully he didn't win. 14 not turning for the corner. 15 going up for the wall. I feel like there's something back there. This might be it right here. No, it was on the restart. There was some contact when the 15 hit the wall. Yeah, right up ahead. They're 3 wide, and the 5 goes up and hits the 11, reacting to the 3 wide move. Oh, there's the one just running into us, into the corner. I'm just entering the corner normally, and he's just riding right behind me so he can run into me and wreck me. I mean, like, he's running into me before we even get to the corner. Like, he's hitting me right now. He just keeps pushing me until I just have to miss the corner. It's amazing stuff. Same thing with the 8. 7 gets in that. No caution for that. That's what happened to the 8. He was running P2. We both just get ran into and lose our positions. 5 and the 4 come together. Now the 5's gonna try to wreck the 4 and succeed. Man, a lot of good drivers in this one. 4's broken. 5's broken. 2's broken. Is this after the race? Yeah. So, at least we came away with P3. I mean, probably should have won that. Well, we probably would have got P3. But, it would have been nice to actually get past instead of get wrecked for the position. But, can't control how the people behind you drive, and, as of late, it's, just run into me until I wreck or get out of the way. Pretty much every race. So, oh well, P3, Concord, fun track. Glad we got a nice long run there. Glad I led some laps. And yeah, I enjoyed it.